Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Dan Dawson Show, now sponsored by Cushman Tactical. I'm an instructor there. Give you a little history on our background. Our founder, Kelly Cushman, retired Navy SEAL firearms instructor, worked for former contractor. Those of you who know in the know what that means. So come to CushmanTactical.com. Worst case scenario, you'll get trained by men who were trained to shoot by Navy SEALs. My own personal story, Kelly took my shooting from great. I still remember when I used to be a bounty hunter. And we went, because you have to do a firearms qualification, and all the guys were like, oh my God, you shoot great. Even the instructor was like, oh my God, you shoot great. But Kelly took me from being a great shooter to being a professional competition shooter. It's a whole different world. So make sure you go to Cushman Tactical, sign up, get your class if you're in Washington State. If you're not in Washington State, we do have online training to help you through the safety rules, to help you work on your stance and grip. So even if you're not in Washington State, make sure you take a look at our website. Give Kelly a call. The number's listed on the website. Or if you want to sign up for a class in your United States, just don't pay right away, because we have to set an online rate, which of course is going to be cheaper than the usual rate. So just make sure you do that if you're a new firearms owner. But my question is, are you happy? Are you happy? Hundreds or tens of thousands of illegal immigrants coming across the border. COVID positive just came out today, 108. And how many illegal immigrants have they been in contact with? How many people have they been in contact with getting to the border? Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, California, you're in for a hell of a time. You thought you were going through something bad? No, it hadn't even started yet. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, crime is up. Are you happy now? Are you happy? America, are you happy? Crime is through the roof, the worst it's been in decades. Decades. And what's the liberal plan? Hey, we're going to take away the gun rights of law-abiding citizens. Because, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But to be fair, they also want to give felons the right to vote. So if you're a felon, who are you going to vote for? The people who want to punish you for your crimes? Or the people who make sure that you can commit as much crime as you want and don't go to jail? So, are you happy? Hey, America, are you happy? Oil prices are back up. Gas is back over $3. It was, when Trump left office, I think $2.05, $1.89, something like that. Now it's back up over $3. The price of a barrel of oil went from $36 to $67 in 1 month and a half since, what is it, 2 months now? Since Biden's been president. The cost of you keeping your family warm in the wintertime just went up. The cost of you catching a flight to go see family if you live across the country just went up. Are you happy, America? Are you happy? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's gotten really out of hand. Let me tell you something. Actually, another question, America. Are you happy, America? Now we have no border security. And the left-wing nuts like AOC and Presley, Omar, want to get rid of Homeland Security. America, do you remember why Homeland Security was started in the first place? Do you? No, of course you don't. Because we forget the past so quick when the past is so important. Remember, Homeland Security was started because the terrorists that were responsible for 9/11, they didn't catch a flight from their home country. Most of them were Saudis. They came across the border. Even now, when you sign for a home, when you buy a home, they make sure you're an actual citizen. And who checks that? Homeland Security. And so you're okay with getting rid of those guys? You deserve what you get, America. You deserve what you get. On to the next question. Now, I know you guys are thinking, well, Dan, all these questions sound the same. But just follow me here for a second. I'm going to ask this next question, and it's completely and totally different. It's not the same. I promise you, it's not the same. Are you happy, America? Are you happy? Your boy Cuomo not only is being charged with sending elderly people to their deaths, and he's not the only one. Minnesota did it. Anybody remember the young black man who beat an elderly white man to death in a nursing home? And the only reason he was there was because he had COVID, but he was also a criminal. He's also a criminal. And now he's being hit with sexual abuse allegations, sexual assault allegations. So, America, are you happy with Cuomo? Are you happy, America? Really? One more question. I swear this will be the end of it. America, are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy that the left has, I think it was at the max, at the top, 26,000 National Armed Guardsmen around the Capitol, even though there's no credible threats? They have a wall with concertina wire. I see people on the news say barbed wire. No, barbed wire, no. Barbed wire and concertina wire are two different things. Any of you ex-military guys who've ever laid out concertina wire, you know those are razor blades. Those are long, sharp razor blades. It's not like barbed wire at all. But now see, they have armed troops protecting them with a wall. But we can't have a wall to protect us from the Mexican cartels, the terrorists who want to come in through that porous border down there. I tell you, it's ridiculous. Oh, hold up. I have one more question. I know you keep thinking, Dan, you keep asking the same question. I promise this time, it's not the same question. So, America, are you happy? Mexico's pissed off at us. Canada's pissed off at us. Because understand, when Biden says, oh yeah, come to America, we're going to give 11 million immigrants asylum, citizenship. He's doing that for votes because that's, he thinks, is 11 million Democratic votes. Black people, are you happy with that one? Because you just got replaced. You're no longer the Democrats' favorite. You're being replaced. And Biden's already told you, so I don't know why it's a surprise. Stupid. But when Saudi and Israel say what you're doing with Iran is stupid, and they won't support you. When they combine together and say, hey, Biden, you're an idiot. You may be doing something wrong. Dude, we pissed Canada off. Who pisses Canada off? How do you even piss Canada off? But they got their own problems to worry with that Trudeau guy. They need to get rid of him. That guy has no idea what he's doing, and he just got screwed. So, ooh, one more question. One more question. And this one is actually different. I know you've been thinking, Dan, you keep saying that, but they're never really different. Same question. It's the same question. It's not. I promise. Promise. Pinky swear. Canada. Are you happy? And if you have friends in Canada, show them this video, please. You're interning people. See, the thing in Canada now is when you go there, you have to, at your own cost, and let me show you what prices look like in a socialist society. Quarantine for 7 days. If you test negative for COVID, that's the bottom line. You got to quarantine for 7 days at your own expense. A hotel in Canada, a cut rate, rundown piece of shit hotel in Canada. God, I hate Canada. Sorry, you're from Texas. We hate everything north. Everything that's not Texas. Even though I kind of like Washington and Florida and Arizona and New Mexico. But you got to quarantine at your own expense. A piece of shit rundown cut rate hotel in Canada runs about $3,000 for 2 days. You got to quarantine for 7. And if you did test positive for COVID, you have to quarantine at your own expense for 14 days. And guess what? It's not a choice. It's not like you land at the airport or you drive into Canada and they say, hey, go quarantine somewhere, No, they're forcefully making you quarantine through threat of imprisonment. And now Canada is just like the Nazis. America's already well on its way, and we followed those dumbass liberals up in Canada into this situation. And here we are, America. Here we are. Alrighty, so thank you for watching this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. Like, subscribe, share. If you've just got a new firearm, make sure you visit Coochman Tactical. Like I said, even if you're not in the state, we can still hook you up. We have online training. But like, subscribe, share, and as always, do what you got to do.